you got a team here, and one of them is not an actor, but they are personality. The other one lacks complete personality.
Yep.
Oikos Triple Zero Protein to help maintain dad's strength.
Oikos Pro Protein to try to get stronger.
Wow. Oh, yeah, you have to pause it on that.
Boy, it hurts.
Not on a dirt face.
Yeah. That's the title card. That's the title card right there.
So, people, as I said before, I'm going to repeat this again just to let people know. We did get a call from the NFL asking us kindly if we could just do our show just a little bit earlier, just a little bit, because they were afraid of us taking viewership away from the big game today.
Yeah, they got a lot on the line. So.
Yeah. And thank God we're good people over here. We've never refused them. As I said, you never know we're going to have to ask the NFL for a favor.
Sure.
You never know. That's the sports ball.
Yeah, I'm keeping up. I'm keeping up.
But today is Super Bowl 56. The Bengals and the Rams are playing. But for those of you who know this as the sports ball, like this man over here, which indicates that you just don't give a shit about sports.
I don't give a shit at all.
And you don't mind showing that in the most condescending way. You mean the sports ball?
Yes, 100%. 100%.
You can see these balls of boogers up in my nose as I turn my nose up to you.
Just don't give a
Yes. But you might. You might care about the ads.
Oh, sometimes.
The commercials.
Yeah, those are fun.
Sometimes I think to myself, I said, I do a lot of ads on these shows. Maybe I'll do too much. But if the Super Bowl has taught me one thing, is that, no, I don't do too much at all. These celebrities are hoes.
Easy money.
If there's one thing I've seen, I'm doing the right thing, because these celebrities sell that ass for these ads, man. At least I try to make it entertaining when I do it here. And some of these celebrities, they try to make it entertaining too, and some don't. So we're going to look at, as we do every year during Super Bowl time, we're going to look at the commercials that are out as of this time. There'll be more later, but we only have what we have right now. We're going to look at those, and we're going to have discussions on what's our favorites, what's our not so favorite, and also, as I said, just so I'm not sitting up here looking at these commercials like, oh, that's good, you suck. Oh, that's kind of cool. I don't want to be mean like that. I just put them in different categories for different reasons. We'll see if these guys agree. Let's go ahead and get into our first commercial here. Now, this is how we're going to do it. As I said, there's a lot of categories. And I'm just going to go ahead and get the negativity out the way right now, at least for me. Because I don't want this to be a whole, like I said, I don't want to be like, that sucks. I don't want to be that guy. But I will, and even this commercial I'm about to talk about, I'm not saying it's bad for everyone. I'm just saying it's the one I did not care about the most. And it's also a two-parter. so it keeps going. So people... So, and I look at these commercials, I look at them for the idea. The criteria here is the idea, the way they sold the product. Did I actually even know what the hell they were talking about? And if you have a celebrity in there, how well did you use them? So this one right here, and I hate to say this is my least favorite, and I hate to say that because I enjoy the service so much. That service saved my life as far as when the internet was going down and I couldn't do shows.
You sure you want to do this?
I'm sure. They ain't giving me no personal checks or nothing. Maybe they'll send squirrels to eat my internet again. T-Mobile sends their regard. No, stop. You want to talk shit? But it is a two-parter T-Mobile commercial, and they even have one woman that I like. Again, I don't know how you guys feel about it.
No,
but
I can already tell you, I agree with you.
Okay.
I know which one it is, and I agree.
Okay.
And unfortunately, on the list you gave us, that was the first one out the gate, and I was like, this does not bode well.
That was for me too. I was like, Jesus, is this how we begin? Please tell me it's uphill from here.
5G phones.
How can I help these phones?
You got a voice. Use it.
I was like, oh, Jesus, there's another one?
Yeah, I know. When it cuts off in that to be continued, I was like, I don't even know what that was.
Yeah.
Okay, it didn't really stick to its theme that well.
No.
And then to bring in Miley Cyrus 2 and a to be continued.
I was like, damn, dude, really? You couldn't get the point across in the first commercial?
Yes.
T-Mobile, you got that much money? Y'all just pulling the flex right now. I was like, you said what you had to say with that one commercial right there.
I know.
But, y'all got so much money. They're like, hell no, man. But then they stretch it out into a hack idea.
You got a voice, Molly. Use it. Do it for the phones.
Let's do it for the phones.
People, I've seen this idea done so many times and done better. This whole celebrity We Are the World PSA.
It never works. How has it ever worked before?
No.
And plus, they got. It might be. You know what? Here's the thing. It might be one thing. Here's how this idea works, man. This is what makes this idea work so well. Maybe if you're gonna do a We Are the World celebrity, big PSA sing off, then get more than one celebrity. I don't know who the fuck these people are.
Exactly.
It's her background.
As far as I know, that's her entourage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
T-Mobile, y'all did this backwards. So what you should have done is made one commercial and paid for other celebrity musicians to be in this. Because I don't know who the hell they are.
No.
I don't care. I give points to Dolly Parton for, selling that phone or the service with her titties, man. It's like it took years, but she finally came to grips with, damn, I got some big titties.
Problem. So I'm gonna get it off my chest. Bye.
You're like, oh.
Literally on my chest.
You know she got a whole T-Mobile store between her titties and that. And that's a compliment, because I still think she looks awesome. But I agree with you. She, whenever she's talking like this.
Yeah, kind of like Holly Hunter.
Yeah.
So that's natural.
Like Holly Hunter are the main villain from Hannibal.
He's like Gary Oldman.
Hello, Hannibal. I'm calling from my T-Mobile service.
Can I have my face back now? Christ.
Now, that was the category of my least favorite. So we just knocked that out the way. My next category is, and you hardly ever see this, at least not as bad as this, but my next category is worst acting in a Super Bowl commercial.
Ooh, I wonder what you're gonna pick for this.
Well, Martin?
I know what mine is. but-
Martin, I think mine is yours.
Okay.
Which really amazes me because you got a team here, and one of them is not an actor, but they are personality. The other one lacks complete personality.
Yep.
Oikos Triple Zero Protein to help maintain dad's strength.
Oikos Pro Protein to try to get stronger.
Oh, yeah, you have to pause it on that.
Boy, it hurts. Not on a dirt face.
That's the title card. That's the title card right there.
Dad, it hurt trying to sell product. That's Deion Sanders and his son.
Deion Sanders.
And his son, Shadur Sanders, right, who is a talented athlete, just not an actor.
Right. I mean, he does broadcasting and all, but yeah, when it comes to actually memorizing and reading lines, not so great.
Yeah.
But the son,
Deion Sanders, he does broadcasting, and he has great personality. Right. He ain't gonna be in a movie or anything, but when he's talking, man, the guy's awesome in front of a camera. His son looks like he's about to get assassinated.
I'm like, how many takes just to get to this point?
Man, we're not even at the good part of the commercial yet. We got to sell the joke. He's just naming the product, yo.
Stronger.
Oh, Jesus.
Man,
Stronger.
he's like, son, come on.
I'm trying to get you paid, son.
He's like, goddamn, son.
Strength? How do you think I gave birth to you and your big head?
But she's tired. She's tired. She ain't even acting.
She's been there all day.
And she acts circles around her grandson, man. Like she ain't even trying.
Yeah, she's not trying, but you're right. She's still acting circles around her grandson.
She's like, I don't even want to be here right now.
Yeah, right?
But goddamn it, if I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna at least try.
I'm not going to embarrass my son. Tell you what, though, that son has a long ass neck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
A swan would look at him and go, God damn, how did you get that?
It takes so long to swallow something.
Yeah. Black
do it
Swan.
twice.
Yeah. Well, you say Black Swan.
Black Swan.
Here's the weirdest commercial. I mean, y'all might disagree with me on what your weirdest commercial is, but this is the weirdest and kind of scariest commercial that I've seen.
Loud flavor.
The mayor must see this.
It's like, what?
What's going on?
You should see Chris on there. Don't calm your black ass down.
With the Flavor Town, man.
Told you not to invite
Man,
him.
this is why we don't invite Negroes to these parties. What the kind of dystopian, scary ass future is this, man?
Man, it's Utopia we're talking about. It's Flavor Town.
Flavor, I never want to go to Flavor Town, Flavor Future,
You sure?
where Guy Ferrari is a dictator.
love him.
I mean, I watch Diners and Dashes or whatever it is all the time, but
Yeah,
I would never want to live in a future where Guy Ferrari is master. Look at this shit,
Everyone
man.
tries to emulate him.
What kind of fucking dystopian shit thing is this?
It is the weirdest commercial. I always think it's one of the more creative and out there commercials. And somebody to read that's like, oh, it's a Guy Fieri commercial. I'd be like, I don't want no part of this. But I watched this, I was like, this is actually fun.
Yeah, I like this one.
A lot of thought went into it.
Yeah.
It's weird. Thought went into it. It just scares the shit out of me.
We don't want this future. We don't want this future, Corey.
A future where Guy Fieri is a dictator and everybody has to dress like they're in a 2000s rap rock band.
Oh, you say have to. They apparently love doing it.
Oh, because they're brainwashed.
That's the way it's been forever.
Because he's always talking about going to Flavor Town.
Flavor Town.
Now you get to see it.
Yeah.
I never want to go to Flavor Town again.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of digging it. I'm like those guys. Like, let's go in here.
Then you drink the goddamn Flavor Kool-Aid.
And I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of like burnt out on these seltzers. And when they first say like, cola, I was like, oh, now this. But after this all played out, I was kind of like, I kind of want to try one of these. now.
Yeah, well, y'all go ahead and try. I'm never going back to Flavor Town again.
Yeah, I want to go back.
I mean, when they go to Flavor Town, wasn't it kind of like Super Mario Brothers?
Man, I was thinking this is like Super Mario Bros. Like the aesthetic and how like they're
from the
acting,
movie.
the
Yeah.
characters are acting.
Yeah.
Wow, Martin, you nailed it. You were inside my head. Holy shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything about this,
look
like the
at this.
world, the world.
This looks nightmarish. I would never want to go to Flavor Town.
That's like King Koopa City with Dennis
Exactly.
Hopper.
And how was that movie? Piece of shit.
Kind of the same hairstyle too.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's a trend. Like
Oh my
bunch of
God.
Dennis Hoppers walking around.
Jesus. Nah, I like this commercial. Because
I
I was like, what the hell's happening? I was like,
Yeah.
And then the review.
Relatively, from what we've seen, this commercial was imaginative, and they put a lot of stuff in here, and it sold it.
sold
We're talking
the
about
product.
Yeah, I like it.
but it's just scary. I just don't know.
Oh, it's definitely scary.
No, I agree with you. Yeah.
Nobody's arguing that.
I'm never going down to Flavor Town. Hell no.
Glasses.
No,
This is
yeah.
funny.
No, just all the little details.
Yeah, yeah.
Every time you rewatch it, you see new stuff.
Yeah. Sometimes it just works if you just decide to make no sense at all. That last commercial made sense compared to what we're looking at right now. And I imagine you saw this one too. This one is probably, for me, the weirdest one. Does it work? Well, let's see.
Ooh, baby, baby.
Hey, I told you it was weird. So here's the thing that
You're right. It's weirder. It didn't work for me as well, and right now I can't really.
I can tell you why. First of all, it might be just a little too random. Like, maybe I'm looking at a commercial too much, but do all these animals even belong in the same geographical location?
No.
I mean, it's so random. They just put animals from different parts of the world all in one place.
Sloths from South
Yeah,
America.
it's like
There's a
somebody
crocodile.
unlocked all the cages at a zoo.
Yeah.
And the National Guard went, "Fuck it, we're
Yeah.
not even going in there."
Shit, this is what happens when you get Guy Fieri's Flavor Town.
See, Flavor Town don't look so bad.
Yeah, no,
it looks horrible.
That's chaos. We go to Flavor Town.
I'd rather hang out. That's random. That's random as hell, y'all.
It's just like
bunch of
taking-
animals eating hot Doritos and singing Salt and Peppers Push It.
Yeah.
So it's just a random use of a song because they got the rights to it.
Yeah.
And they decided to just, you know what, we spend the rest of our money on CG animals. Now, I don't mind it. I actually kind of like this commercial, but there's certain things that get on my nerves in movies and in commercials, and they're doing it here. And y'all have heard me talk about this before.
Did Illumination make this?
Yeah.
Something they would do.
Because that's what it is, man. When you start, y'all know with animation, I don't like when they start dancing.
Baby, baby.
there's always some old dance.
Yeah.
And now they got at the end. I just hate it when the whole joke is, look, cartoon characters or CG characters or animals are dancing. Twerking and doing, running man.
Me too. It's I am the same way. When I see that, I'm like, oh, this again. And it's an older song.
I wouldn't have minded though. I mean, it's an older song. Older songs work. Nostalgia, as we see today, works magic. So I'm not so worried about the song, but I'm not even worried about the randomness of it. I mean, sometimes being crazy just works. But it's just like I said, man. The whole dancing thing, and like I said, doing all these old ass dancing, and I just not my thing. That is a what you call it of mine.
Pet peeve.
A pet peeve.
This feels like a deleted scene from
no pun intended, but
yeah, literally. This feels like a deleted scene from Doolittle. That's like all these animals dancing and just talking and making modern references. Like, what the hell's going on?
Nothing in Doolittle is as good as this.
Yeah, well.
No, it's not. This is the most disturbing commercial to me that's coming up right here.
Ooh.
Yeah, this one, it doesn't really make sense, or won't make sense to a lot of people, but this one just creeped me out. That fool died. He died with a Pringles cup on his head. That made me laugh so hard. People, this is like a horror movie to me. The man died with a Pringles cup on his hand, and it even ends like a horror movie.
Why would they have Pringles at his funeral?
The next victim.
Yeah, it continues on.
Yeah, it continues on.
The sequel.
The end. Or is it? This disturbed me, man.
You know what? When I was watching this commercial, I got hung up on who the hell leaves one Pringle in the can?
Oh, that's true.
Oh, this guy.
He paid for it. That's what happens. It's a trap.
But what this scared the shit. It bothered me because I kept thinking about, all I could think about was his hand in it just rotten.
Oh yeah, because it would.
Just festering with crumbs in it.
It'd be flavored. It'd be like the chips. Potato flavored hand.
His hand is in there looking like a big piece of beef jerky.
It's affecting him down his body. And if anything, it does the opposite because, instead of selling the product, it's like, I hate those fucking tubes. It's hard to reach in there, so I didn't even want a Pringles.
It did to make me not want Pringles.
Yeah, I did like that commercial. It was the most disturbing for me, but I do think, it was funny. Mm-hmm. Yes. And this is why I think it works. It's, in real life, it's disturbing, but because he got a Pringles can stuck in his hand, you had to see that Pringles cup through the whole commercial.
Yeah.
No, it's very true.
Yeah.
It's...
See, they had an excuse for it to be shown.
Uh-huh.
So I think that...
No, I noticed that through the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's like despite all this, they're still making the product and they're pushing it out there.
Here's one. Speaking of, here's a clever idea that just went on a little too long. Now we're getting into the part where some company said, God damn it, we spent so much on the Super Bowl and we don't get our money's worth.
We have a viper.
Ooh, and the panda.
Oh, he's so cute, but hungry.
Doesn't matter. We're gonna kick your...
I'm sorry. Okay, what we selling?
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing. Yeah. I really like this commercial a lot. It's funny and all the detail they put into it. But it goes on for so long before they tell you what it is they're selling.
Yeah, they people.
It's almost like the product is an afterthought.
People, they just went on too long. They had the money, they spent it, and they said, fuck yeah, we're going to use every second we got. You don't have to do that, y'all.
Ooh, and the panda.
Oh, he's so cute.
What are you doing?
Adding avocados from Mexico.
They're always good.
Oh yeah.
Avocados.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
We're selling avocados.
And the avocados have nothing to do with what they're talking about.
It has nothing to... People... If you ask me, it's a great idea for something else. Because this has nothing to do with avocados. They went on way too long. And when it finally got to it, I was like, I forgot y'all even selling it. And it opened up with them saying, avocados from Mexico.
I forgot.
in that amount of time.
Wow.
Yeah.
A minute ago, we forgot that they were selling avocados.
Yeah, Caesar, we get it. I love salads. Yeah. If that's what I'm known for, I'll be happy.
Avocados from Mexico.
Which has something to do with this shit.
Wow.
It's a good idea. It just seems out of place with this.
Yes, because it's well done and it's funny, and it kept my attention. But did not really sell me on avocado.
This should have been a 30-second ad. Get straight to the point. Sometimes getting to the point, if you're not showing your product the whole thing. And by the way, I also got to say, you know, in that Pringles commercial that we saw a little while ago, you know, we made a point of saying that they knew to put that product front and center so that you could see it all the time. That was smart. If you're going to do a long-ass commercial, at least put your product in the front. Don't put it in the background back there. Like
I didn't even see it.
Yeah, me either. I didn't until just now.
Wow.
All right, back to something that I already mentioned. I gave you a preview of this already, but we're finally here at, make sure I got the right one, laziest use of celebrity in this. Now, one thing I can say about that avocado commercial is that they had a celebrity in there, Andy Richter. He was only in there for just 5 seconds, but he had a great line. He closed the commercial with a great line. You'll remember that. He put in something. He got in the costume and everything. So cool. He was there. He wasn't there very long, but they made the most of what he had. This one right here, as I said, this is a quick check. Like this one of those commercials. Like did you really need this person here? Is anybody really gonna buy this shit just because he's here?
Oh, okay.
I don't know. You tell me.
Everybody hands go up.
All I do is win.
Everybody hand go up.
I love this set.
I like this commercial without him. This is QuickBooks with DJ Khaled. He
does nothing.
He does something. He gets paid. Yeah. He gets paid an easy fucking check for this. I actually like the commercial. I laughed when the guys came in who were doing terrible versions of that song, because the whole thing is that, you're winning until your business isn't. And then your business is like these sorry-ass people over here singing that song in the worst way possible. It was an idea that worked all right. You just didn't need DJ Khaled. He's in here 2 times.
Well, the real celebrity of this commercial is that song.
That's true. Yeah. Wow, that's a great way of putting that.
Yeah, you get a popular song, you throw it in there, people pay attention, they whatever goodwill they feel toward the song, they feel toward the commercial, thus leaks over into your product. And you're right, it does sell the idea. Yeah. But him being there, you're like, I don't know.
Oh, sorry, I'm gonna turn that down. Yeah, man, him being there.
He's a distraction.
He does 2 things. He just hits his chest one time, and has a candle like, I like this scent. I don't begrudge the man for getting his check. They ask him to be there. Who's gonna turn that down? It's easy money. No one's gonna turn that down. You'd be stupid not to. But as far from a creative side, this is the laziest use of a celebrity. And the commercial is good enough where I don't think he needed to be there. Like you said, the song is selling it. The funny visuals are selling it. Hell, they got it. People, more than DJ Khaled, you got a cat here that's singing.
On my mind, I can never get enough.
That's enough right there, people. That cat was selling.
It's wearing a sweater. It's adorable.
Yeah, the cat lady.
Yeah.
With the cat that's wearing the cat is wearing a sweater.
Yeah, bigger star.
That's a sweater full of cats.
Right. Save your money. That one was a lazy use of celebrities. This next commercial is an overuse of celebrities. Like, they're doing nothing, to me at least. And the commercial is really long too. But then again, if you're a sports fan and you love these sports celebrities, maybe it's different for you. All right, that's Michelob Ultra, people. There you go.
Didn't even know the product was selling.
Yeah, there you go. Michelob Ultra right there. It's
you know what they're referencing?
The Big Lebowski?
Yeah. Through and through.
Yeah.
But it didn't sell the product.
But they reference it in a way where you go like, okay, so.
I don't think it used the idea of the Big Lebowski well. What it did was just brought in Peyton Manning and a bunch of other celebrities, Venus Williams and whatnot, and just had them bowl.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't do a takeoff on it. They didn't do a parody of it. It's just, and it's a good looking commercial. It looks great.
Yeah.
And like I said, if you're a sports fan and you like these people here, then that's cool. But to me, it just felt like, all right, you know what? Really, we are just getting by on having famous faces here.
Yes.
We're just bowling. We don't have to do any kind of real clever idea. We got one celebrity actor, Steve Buscemi, here and whatnot. So, that's.
Yeah, no, I was the same way. And even the whole, like, oh wait, look who's coming, and it's Venus Williams walking in, and you're well, it's not like she's a professional bowler. Why would she just one more person to add to the rest of it?
I was like, again, they were showing more the celebrities than they were the product.
I didn't know what they were selling. I didn't tell the end. I was like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah,
that's true, because neon beer signs are all over bowling alleys.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking of it, and even with showing you, there's so much distraction with like, look how well we shot everybody bowling at the same time.
I'm sorry, that's Serena Williams.
Oh, okay. But when it gets to the end, also I'm a big fan of ELO, but I was like, as I watched this, like, yeah, that song dragged.
It works for other people. That's cool. I would like to actually know how this works for other people. Hey, Michelob sells a lot of beer, so I guess they know what they're doing. Who am I to say? Best use of animals. We had a weird commercial earlier. It was the weirdest use of animals, but this is the best use of animals and the worst use of patriotism.
Yeah.
Anytime you got loud rock chords with America. The whole thing at the end was, in the home of the brave, never means staying down or some shit like that. Down never means out. Yeah, I'm just not one for selling products with America. That's false to me, to be honest with you. Especially when you got them America guitar riffs. America. But
I can't stop rolling my eyes through this commercial.
But I'm gonna tell you though, man,
this is a long-running series for Budweiser.
Oh yeah, the Clydesdale. Yeah. So you see that Clydesdale, there's gonna be a Budweiser commercial. But I'm gonna tell you something, man. As much as I thought this commercial was cheesy, as much as I thought it was corny, I was rooting for that horse. I was like, come on, man, you can do it. Get up, man. When that horse fell down again and he buckled under, I was like, oh shit, no, man, you can do this.
Yeah, well, maybe not today.
And then you put a dog in there, a horse and a dog. Like that's just appealing to me. I like that. But I don't think you needed to like have this big American message at the end. But hey, that's me. I can tell you what, putting American something, especially today, that sells. So I definitely understand what they're doing with this. I cannot criticize. I might think it's corny, but I can't criticize. That sells a lot. Yeah, especially today.
People have nostalgia for that, because wasn't that like dog like a puppy, like in the original commercials?
Well, they also that's the whole thing.
Every time. So I mean, this is like in a way a mini narrative. This is history between these two. They're friends and everything.
No,
I think people like that.
No, you're right. This is an ongoing story. No, and you don't watch the sports.
I watch the commercials.
You outed yourself.
I've seen those commercials.
But yeah, that puppy and that horse been friends ever since Super Bowl 53.
Oh no! What'd I do?
I said Super Bowl. And I even gave them.
I didn't mean to. Please.
I can't say anything about Budweiser, man. They know what they're doing.
They know their audience.
Budweiser's American.
Yes.
They know their audience.
Red, white, and blue. We might be down, but never out. When have you guys been down? Just saying, if we were.
Yeah, I like that horse. America, goddammit. This is the most socially conscious ad out of all of the commercials I saw. Whether you agree or not, I don't know. But you'll see what I'm talking about when I show you this.
People with darker complexions have always struggled with having good lighting.
Everything the light touches.
He like, finally.
I waited so long.
Motherfucker can see me. People like, damn, I know you look that angry. Chris is like, where's my representation?
That's not what I'm thinking.
None of me at all.
You can't say the N-word and you can't buy a Google Pixel.
Yeah. Damn it, you're taking everything from us.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's the Google Pixel 6 commercial with Lizzo. And this is funny because this is the commercial that says, well, you know what? Yeah, our phone is not as racist as your phone. Your phone that hates black people. That ad should have said that. Google loves black people.
It's a smart to target a demographic.
Yeah.
No, it is. It is. And it's been, look, I know people are Because this should have pissed off a lot of white people.
Why would they get mad? Like in all
Because
seriousness,
they're like,
because it's geared towards black people.
So now blacks get their own phone?
Oh, is that what they think?
Fuck, man.
Wow.
They're taking
I want that
everything.
phone too.
You can still have them.
What about phones that show good white people? Huh?
Just makes us translucent.
It's like a
ghost. Yeah. Like a
It's like a halo with a skeleton.
Yeah, why am I always washed out in your pictures? I don't know, man.
Take a picture, nothing but bones.
That sound like a you problem.
Bones while Lizzo's singing.
The Invisible Man.
That's a good point. They don't show white people in those photos because that might be the downside of it.
That's why you don't see no white people.
No, they're there. No, the white people are there. You just don't see them.
They're just like vampires. I wish there was a shot with just a shirt and some black people.
Oh my God, someone's got to make that. Vampires, goddamn.
That's right. There's some new phone where they say like, yeah, and it can automatically take things out of the picture that you don't want.
I love
We made this the funniest commercial today.
yeah. I mean, look, I think because it's a legit problem, but Google know what they're doing. Hey, get rid of that racist ass phone of yours and hey, black people.
Yeah, right?
Hey, you want a phone that believes in you? A phone for the culture? This is the I don't believe one bit the celebrities using this shit commercial right here. You can sit up here. It might be a good commercial. It's got some funny ideas, but no, hell no. I know sometimes celebrities sell products that they don't use, but at least they try to make it believe it. Yeah. I'm not buying this shit one bit.
People are wondering.
What's happening to Lindsay?
No, they not. Ain't one. I don't know one person who said, "What's happening with Lindsay?" No, that's the first thing. There's a Lindsay Lohan commercial with Planet Fitness.
I miss Lindsay.
She's even more productive, trading DUI.
Double toasted. We paid for.
There we are.
We paid for a cameo.
Get glowing and feel spectacular.
Yeah. Okay. I like the commercial. Some fun ideas in there. I love the part.
It's a pretty good commercial.
No, it's a good commercial. I love the part with Dennis Rodman, man.
Yeah.
Dennis Rodman is actually what the hell?
1996.
Who is Dennis Rodman?
Correct.
Son of a...
It's a good commercial. I just don't think Lindsay Lohan's going to Planet Fitness. That's all.
Oh.
Yeah, I wasn't bothered by that.
Yeah.
You know, because I think this commercial is just kind of poking fun at her. I mean, her whole history and her career. I mean, they even have like the paparazzi and stuff, and I was like, that's kind of good that she did that.
Yeah.
And plus, you see her looking lively, and she's fit enough to where she could go to a Planet Fitness.
She ain't going to Planet Fitness.
She's gonna work out somewhere.
She got a private trainer. She ain't going
I'm
no
sure.
Planet. Goddamn, the paparazzi be outside that fucking Planet Fitness if that was the case. It's just, it's just one of those things where, hey, the commercial's funny, you put it out there. I just don't, I'm not going to sit up here and say I'm going because of Lindsay Lohan. There's another two-parter, but I like this. This is a nice throwback and also the most shocking, for me, commercial out of the ones I saw.
I'm going to be a spokesman for Booking.com.
Are you going to be wearing a shirt?
Are there going to be singing animals?
Definitely going to be wearing a shirt.
People, it's Idris Elba. Everybody loves Idris Elba, so... just one commercial with Idris Elba ain't enough. They also had to make a two-parter because people love their Idris.
Booking.yeah.
You're giving me tingles. I got a little tingle.
Ooh, Booking.yeah.
Now, people, it's a nice throwback because we're talking about some other commercial icons. It was kind of cool to see there they are. To see the Old Spice guy and the most interesting man in the world. Isaiah Mustafa is the Old Spice man. You remember the sexy Old Spice guy? And Jonathan Goldsmith is the Dos Equis guy. Charming guys. Nice commercial. I think it's one of those things where at first it might seem annoying, but that the way they sell that name at the end, I thought that was effective.
Booking.com. Booking.yeah.
That's going to stick with you to the point where it's probably going to get on your nerves.
I don't know. Do you still go to Booking.com or do you go to Booking.yeah?
No, you go to Booking.com. The saying is Booking.yeah. So Booking.com. And they put it in there.
I have to admit, I thought this is one of the worst ones. I think this one sucks. I was like, what
Yeah,
the?
it didn't. This didn't bother me, you know. Maybe because I like Idris Elba. Maybe because I like these other guys. I tell you, the shocking. This is what shocked me. I was like, wait a minute. The Dos Equis guy doesn't have an accent.
Oh yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
He's an actor.
I didn't know that. I was so into the most interesting man in the world because you know he always has that closing line where he says, what does he say? Stay thirsty, my friends.
Yeah.
I was like, he sold that shit well. I felt betrayed. I went look after this. I went and started looking on the internet
For interviews.
I got mad as fuck after watching this.
There were a whole group of very bohemian-looking people, some great-looking girls, and I felt very comfortable. And he says, all right, we're going to...
Wait a minute, he's just a dude? No.
He actually was the most interesting man in the world.
Man, he sold that so well, I thought he was the Dos Equis guy.
Just Joe Schmo. That's what
Yeah, he's just a guy that talks like this. I was like, man, no. Here's something that I think is important. This commercial is best at putting its product front and center, at least at the end where it counts.
Whenever you crack open a bush light, the mountain starts singing.
Mountains of bush beer.
Hit it, John.
I thought that's singing cowboy.
I was waiting. I was waiting. I was so excited. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, I thought that cowboy was going to come up. That's the biggest disappointment with this. You know,
Man, why'd you ruin it? I can't even like this.
You know what? I had that same thing with you with the way it's set up. I was like, oh, is it going to be that singing cowboy?
I know.
And I was like, oh, these assholes.
I know.
Kenny G in at the end, which I'm not a Kenny G hater, but I was just like, eh.
Yeah. Well, what I appreciate here is that this was not a long commercial, got to the point, and they made sure to put their product right in the center.
It's biggest thing.
Big as a mountain. Big as Kenny G. Okay, I told you I had a category called Chuckles right here.
Okay.
These are really good commercials. They're solid ideas. I wasn't sitting back howling with laughter, but I thought they were still very funny. They got a, that's good out of me right here. Oh, where is the one? Oh, here's one. Planners. Planners with, what is his name, McHale?
Joe McHale.
Joe McHale.
This is actually my favorite commercial out of all these.
I like this commercial. Joe McHale and Ken Jeong. This is what happens when they get into an argument about mixed nuts and, I guess, plain nuts.
How do you like your mixed nuts? One at a time? Or all together the right way? Who knew America would tear itself apart over a relatively minor difference of opinion?
I didn't roar with laughter, but I liked it. It was
clever.
It's a great idea.
I like it a lot.
It speaks to a growing problem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The idea that you just post something on the internet and people go way overboard for it.
Yep.
And then the talking back and forth over the you eat yours one at a time or mix them up. It's like it's one of the things you think about. Like, I never really thought about it before.
You've been doing it wrong this whole time.
Yeah. And then to show the product at the end, I was like, yeah, this is good.
No, they do. I love that old black man about to beat the shit out of this dude.
Oh, you're a foodie now.
Oh, you think you're better than me? 60% of the arguments on the internet.
This is another commercial I thought was good. Now, I don't think this one is as good as the Planners commercial because that one just had a really clever hook at the end. But this is still a good commercial. And the thing is, again, it's a funny commercial and gets the point across.
I make smart money decisions.
I'll take it.
I'll take it. What do you mean I'm broke?
And that's why Mom and I use Greenlight to teach you about money.
That's a great commercial, man. I like that. Both those, the Planners and this are great commercials. And see, now this one, unlike some of the commercials that were just being weird to be weird, like they did this in context and did something weird and made it make sense. Yeah. You know, dude was buying a Pegasus off a wizard.
Gandalf.
Yeah,
I thought that was hilarious, man.
Sure.
Yeah, pretty good.
It's just the escalation of all the crazy Nicolas Cage level shit he's buying.
See, that's the thing. I wish Nicolas Cage, he does a great job. I know that actor.
Ty Burrell.
Ty Burrell, thank you. But I think Nicolas Cage would have been even better because it's kind of about his life and his debt.
Well, he's got a movie coming out that's all about that.
True.
Yeah,
True.
exactly.
He'll get ahead of himself, I guess.
Exactly. I mean, when he started buying Pegasus and fucking
jetpacks and Fabergé eggs.
Yeah, getting all excited about a Fabergé egg.
Yeah, Fabergé egg.
You don't need that shit. guess this I can see.
Yeah, that fool bought himself. I thought, man, this is a funny commercial.
Yeah.
I like this commercial, man. I like this commercial a lot. Actually, I take it back. I think it is up there at the Planners commercial. It's just a different way, man. You know, but these are commercials where, and I don't know, maybe I'm laughing hard at them now talking about them. But I remember when I was watching them, I wasn't like because I laughed at some like really out loud. But these I thought they were really good, man.
I think they're really good in that they catch your attention with having celebrities in them, but then they have something to say and they're funny, so you're kind of along for the ride, and then it ties back into the product.
Well, at the end they tell you, they don't forget at the end to tell you, remind you, this is what we're selling.
Yeah,
it's available product,
and it makes the point even before it gets there. Like, yes, without us, you'll be buying stupid shit like this and going broke.
The moral of the story. Let me see here. These are my favorites without celebrities because I thought that this was cool that we had some commercials without celebrities and they did an effective job without having to go that route.
Finally gonna sell my car.
She's finally gonna sell her car.
She backed out.
Never deal with flaky buyers again.
Vroom bought your car? They really came
This
through.
one had nice production, got to the gag quick.
Yeah.
Didn't take long. And again, at the end, I knew exactly what they were selling.
Exactly what they were selling.
Yeah. And
you know what? It speaks to that feeling of like thinking you're going to sell something, getting excited, only to have it just have the rug yanked out from under you.
Because I tell you, it caught me off guard when she got that that call. Yeah. You know, but it meant
Everybody go home.
How long is this commercial? So this commercial's 30 seconds long. It did its gag. It had production. It sold the product. It got the hell out. Yeah. Which, as we've seen, some commercials don't know how to do that.
No. You can go home now. No.
And it did it all without relying on a celebrity face. And I still think it's something I remembered more than some other commercials with celebrities in them. This one is another horror type commercial that I like, but it cracked me up, man. This one I thought was very clever.
Welcome to Irish Spring, friend.
Bad smells must receive their correction.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's like watching Midsummer, man.
Irish Midsummer.
Yeah, it's an Irish Spring commercial. They made him a cult member, man.
Yeah,
and for a moment,
this is one of my favorites.
That's great.
Now this is definitely one of my favorites here. I love this commercial, man.
Very, very well done. Love that rabbit.
There was a moment that I actually thought that they were gonna kill that dude.
Yes.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Because I thought that basket they had him in was a catapult.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought they were gonna launch his ass.
This is Wicker Man. That's what I thought.
Yeah, it's kind of a take on Midsummer and Wicker Man. Yeah, man. This is one of my favorite commercials. Like if I had a top 5, this is definitely in there. It's probably like in my 4 or 5. But yeah, this is the ones where I said laugh out loud. Now that's what separates the Planners commercial and the Green Light commercial, because those are great commercials. But the only reason why this would come ahead is because they caught me off guard, and I laughed out loud when I was sitting there watching. And you're right, man. One of the things that first got me was that damn rabbit.
Bad smells must receive their correction.
Like that's their god or something that they got to appease.
And this is also one of my favorite commercials because, again, it's not relying on a celebrity. You can really get by on ideas, man.
Yep.
I mean, if you want to pay for a celebrity, it works, I'm sure. But you know that's why we have influencers. But and this is an on-running commercial, but I think it's a great campaign, man. And this one also has a really good jingle.
Hello. Your cousin from Boston. Wickens all around. Yes.
Call security.
That is security.
I just like that character, Your Cousin from Boston.
They don't make enough Your Cousin from Boston commercials for me. I've loved every one of them. And watching this one, I was thinking like, well, this is maybe one of the weaker ones. But that last line is hilarious.
Oh, yeah, that is security. Because you didn't even think about it. Until I had to go back and watch the commercial again to see that, that fool is wearing security.
Oh, yeah, he is.
He is the security.
I forgot, because I went back like, he is? And I saw, oh, fuck, yeah, he is wearing a security jacket right there. And that jingle, man, because, first of all, that's a great character. Your Cousin from Boston.
Yeah.
You know, Your Cousin from Boston, I like this character because he's just... he's just a dumbass that just effortlessly float through life. Yeah. This fool should be in jail or dead.
Yeah.
But
or have no one speaking to him.
No, not at all. But everybody got that dumbass cousin. Not always from Boston. But I also think this has a great jingle, man.
Your cousin from Boston.
It does. That is really that jingle just makes me laugh. These are my favorites with celebrities. And this one right here, I'm laughing more at the imagery than I am anything else that they're doing. But this is one of the first commercials that I saw, and I got a good chuckle out of this.
Internet with hyper geek.
At first, I thought that was Dave Chappelle, so I thought they had another. I was like, 'cause I kept looking, is that Dave?
I had no idea that we went to the same high school. We have a lot in common.
Please get off my stage.
Okay.
That was one of my favorite commercials.
I was instantly charmed by this one.
Yeah.
When I saw it and watched it, I was like, wow. I watched it twice in a row because I liked it so much.
So you did like this, because I like this too, man. This is one of the first ones I saw, and I was like, you know what? And this was made because I was thinking, well, this was after the T-Mobile commercial. I was like, well, maybe I'm just liking this because it's not that. But when they got to it, like if you understand the history of this commercial, first of all, the history behind a couple of people in this commercial, then then you get an extra layer of humor there.
Well, they go so long where they don't even mention what the connection is. And I was like, all right, tell me you didn't have the both of them here just for everybody else to go like, I know what's going on. But they kind of, they do mention it. Plus, the last time that she was in a commercial, that one with Ashton Kutcher, that was terrible.
Oh, the Doritos commercial?
Yes.
I even saw you in the shower. But somewhere Ashton Kutcher, he's watching this commercial. And he's talking to the family cat, talking about, I fucked both of them, right?
Could you do it again?
He's proud somewhere. Yeah, man. But it's it's a funny commercial.
It is
both
funny.
Of them. I was impressed that they got both of them in the same room because their history has not been always good.
Oh, really?
It's funny how money can make.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Yeah. Yeah, their history is not, they
married to the same guy.
Oh, I know, but I didn't know they're rivals or some shit.
I don't think they're rivals. This just got awkward before.
Oh, okay.
So now it's like, hey, it's funny how, money will make you put bullshit aside.
True. And just the idea that they went to the same high school. I'm sure they didn't, but just the idea of it is like, it is funny to think about it.
And didn't know that they were there. And both of them getting up before the award is even announced. That's what you get.
I like the interaction with them and their girlfriends at the table.
Yeah, that was funny too. No, it's a well put together. And it's a well use of some celebrities in a commercial. They're not just a face. They got history that they threw in there for humor. And that's an AT&T commercial, AT&T Fiber, I guess, whatever. Speaking of celebrities and sports figures and sports celebrities, this one uses the sports celebrity better than the acting celebrity, but the commercial just had me laughing, man. More than once. Had me laughing hard more than once.
Don't toss that. Not on my watch.
That's what made me laugh. He tackled a crippled woman.
I didn't laugh as much at this one as the others, but I did like it, and it does its job.
Physical violence, y'all. You get because in a day where you're not supposed to do that to women, and this commercial did it anyway. This woman's on a crutch, y'all.
Yeah, especially someone who's disabled.
Like this woman's she's a woman, and she's on a crutch right now.
Hey, she shouldn't be throwing away food.
But yeah, that's what you get.
Not on my watch.
Fuck you, I don't care. He's like, damn, he tackled my mama. Oh. That's what it was. Shit like that had me laughing. Like he tackled He tackled that woman in front of her son.
That's good. I like that. That guy was big guy.
I'm very hittable.
That was one of my favorite commercials right there, man. I love it. I love this commercial. But like I said, maybe because I like slapstick. I don't know. Because I tell you what, the moment that grandma is tackled by a big ass black man. Grandma! I was like, man, I'm just into just silly humor like this. This cracked me up so hard. This right here, I laughed so hard at this. This is my favorite commercial with celebrities in them.
It's like she can read your mind. Sleeping. Ordering fresh mint mouthwash.
It's probably better Alexa can't read your mind.
I thought that was a clever commercial.
That does not sell me on Alexa.
No. It's kind of creepy. It's kind of like this is a dystopian future.
In fact, it makes me want to get rid of the one I got.
It's Skynet.
No, it's very scary. But I thought, it was very honest, too. We are listening to your ass.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. When it gets revealed later, don't say we didn't tell you.
Yeah. Your smart speaker is probably listening to you right now laughing at this commercial. Keep laughing, bitch. Yeah, wait until I put your shit out there. Yeah, this is Colin Jost and what's her name? Scarlett Johansson, who are actually a real life couple. Yeah. And this is them with an Alexa speaker. And everybody, this is why I like this commercial a lot. First of all, I thought it was funny just how they were both getting busted for lying. And the second thing is that Amazon's they're not shying away from, we are listening to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that creepy shit where you think something, it pops up on your screen. Oh, yeah, we do that.
It's like they're going like, hey, we could have made it to where it reads your mind.
Yeah.
So just listening to you that's us doing you a favor. But keep talking shit.
Yeah. No, I love the honesty. I love the jokes here. Again, great use of celebrity appearances here.
Yeah, you know how to make Scarlett Johansson look incredible in this commercial. Like that whole shot when she's like, going over in bed, like, hey, good morning. I was like, and then Colin's there. It's like, you're ruining it. Fuck,
well,
that was me.
This commercial also rubs in your face that, like, by the way, he's with her.
Yeah, I was like, damn it.
You not.
Yeah, not you.
Yeah.
That's my favorite
And she probably does look like that in the morning.
Yeah.
Except her breast stinks. I love that. Like, no matter how good they look, if their ass stinks and the breast stinks.
I think you could get over that.
Yeah, I'll get over that real quick.
No, after a while you won't. Shit, you'd be like Colin Jost over here, putting your face in your pillow.
I love that we get to sleep in.
You're like, shit. that made me laugh hard at first. This is the last one. And this is my favorite commercial out of all of these. And I'll tell you why right after we show you.
Remember our road trip in '97? Our first real heart-to-heart?
Never seen any of your movies.
Into that turf war?
I felt like that told the whole story. Like it came back around to a joke they introduced, tied it up at the end. And if you notice through the whole commercial, the gags that they do, the gags include the product.
Very true.
Everything that they do, it has Lay's potato chip in there. And, here's like the stalker thing right here where he comes in and they make sure to put the product right in front of the camera. But I also thought it was used cleverly with the jokes. It wasn't just like we're doing a joke and then the product is the second thing I'm going to mention at the end. No, the product was written into the whole thing to make it a constant running joke, which I thought was cool. And like I said, I just like the ending, man. I didn't expect that ending. I didn't see it coming. I thought it was a good way to tie in the gag together. So, yeah, I love this. Like I said, it tells a whole story while selling the product very well. And I got a lot of respect for that.
There's also a subtle gag in there is that Seth Rogen changes throughout the entire commercial. Like
Does
his
he?
beard and everything, his hair. And Paul Rudd is exactly the same. Because he, as we all know, is an immortal.
Yeah, right.
I was like, wait a minute.
I didn't even notice that.
He has the same hair. Oh, I guess it's kind of a little longer there.
But he doesn't change his facial hair.
No,
Everything.
everything. Yeah, it looks exactly the same here.
Oh, that's funny, man. That's a great observation.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, thought this was very clever, man. Thought this was I thought it was the best ad that I saw so far. So there you go.
Right on.
Irish Soap is my favorite. That was my favorite one.
Yeah,
I like that creepy Wicker Man Midsummer shit.
Yeah, no, that was in my top 5.
Yeah,
definitely.
And I like the Guy Fieri Flavor Town.
I'm not going to Flavor Town. I told you, drop me off.
I want to. Join us.
You're not gonna have me wearing a goddamn blonde spiky wig.
It's not a wig. No, it's not a wig, Corey.
No.